if you actually want to learn about Hawaii on your trip to Hawaii, these are the things that I would suggest that you do while you're here. Number one, is go on a guided tour with a knowledgeable guide that can show you around the island and tell you the cultural and historical significance of each place that you're going to, instead of trying to drive around in a car, literally looking at Google, trying to figure out your directions to just get to a place and finally get there to honestly just look at it. The difference being having a native guide that you actually learn cultural significance, heritage, what places were used for throughout history, the history of the island. You're spending that time, instead of it being a commute and you trying to follow instructions on how to get to a place, you're actually in the midst of an activity and learning about it. And 10 out of 10 times, everyone says, that goes on it, says, yeah, we should have definitely did that when we first got here. Number two is gonna be Iolani Palace. Iolani Palace is the royal palace of Hawaii. It is the only palace actually in the United States, and it was last home to Queen Liliuokalani before the overthrow of the Hawaiian government. And you can go there, you can tour the property, you can see where she had stayed. They have multiple different options throughout the entirety of the day, but it's an amazing thing to go check out. It's also the very first building to ever have integrated electricity. Thomas Edison did it himself. And number three is the Bishop Museum. The Bishop Museum is a cultural museum and also a natural history museum. So it brings you back to prehistoric time frames here in Hawaii and gives you a rundown of all of the different species and wildlife that have lived here, that are going extinct, that have gone extinct prior to humans getting here, and as a direct correlation of humans arriving to the island. On top of that, you have the history of Hawaii, the Hawaiian people, and the Polynesian people from 1400 years ago all the way until modern day.